Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new monster, Svart. This monster is available from the breeding event. If you're watching this video within the first few days of its release, afterwards, I'm not sure how you're going to be able to get this monster, and yes, I have 3 slots unlocked. Alright, so huge shout out, huge thanks to SocialPoint for giving me the monster cells to be able to craft this monster, for giving me everything I need to level him up all the way to rank 5. We are going to take him to rank 5. Gotta say, I love the animation for the alts. So he is a new dark monster. So let's check it out. And by the way, you can now check the stats at every single level. That is pretty cool. So if you've ever been interested on what a monster's stats are when they're level 100 or when they're fully ranked up and what traits they develop and everything, you can totally see that now here, which is awesome. So going back to what I was saying, this monster is the newest dark mythic monster. He's immune to torture right off the bat, which I think for mythic monsters is a great trait to have. The only way to take this monster down now is you have to trait disable him and then apply torture, or you have to beat him down. Now, the good thing about this monster is that he's not the tankiest. Well, I guess good if you're fighting him, not good if you have him. He's not one of the tankiest monsters. He actually has one of the lower life stats of all the mythics, but it is nice that you know you cannot take him down with torture. He also has hardened at rank 1, so if you manage to rank up this monster, 20% of the time he's not going to get hit with negative effects. And in rank 3, you become immune to cooldown's activation, and look, I believe that is a permanent cooldown immunity. So if it's Gaidaigo, you don't have to worry about that or anything. You're awesome. So here we have this monster. And, oop, there's Glamhead. Oh, I lost him. Where'd he go? Alright, here we have this monster. Here he is. Well, we'll level him up in a bit. So, yeah, these are his stats at level... Oh, sorry. Here are his stats at level 100. His life stat is one of the lowest, as I already mentioned. His power stat is also one of the lowest. Look at that. 52, 80, 56, 68. So, his power is that of Miseris, Morgs, Vandecken, Zorki, Kralik, and Abysmus. Again, they are not really attackers, one of the lower power stats. And the life, it's tied with that of Nor and Ondana, who Nor is an extra turner and Ondana is a support monster. So yeah, low life stat. However, he is pretty fast, tied with that of Moonhaze, Ilian, and Zorki. So at least he's super fast. So let's see what this monster has to offer. His ultimate, Ruby Shine, deals moderate dark damage to enemies, applies total blind, and ignite. This is a very nice ultimate. Not only are you immobilizing them by blinding them, you also apply a torture. So with that being said, let's level up this monster all the way to level 100. And for those of you still wondering how I'm able to level up a monster by clicking and holding, if you click on the top right hand corner of your screen on the gears icon, there's actually an option to where you can make it so skills do not pop up. New skills will not pop up other than from level 1 to 10. So then you can just click and hold, and then your life becomes so much easier. You never have to just click anymore. Alright, so here we have Svart at level 100, and to be completely honest, I'm not even going to use this monster at level 100. I'm just going to take him all the way to level 105, to level 150. I know some players want me to use him at every level, but I don't know, because I'm in Legendary 3 League right now, or High Legendary 4 League, I don't think it's even worth it to use him at level 100. If you get this monster, you can always test him out, because it's different. It's a different environment when you are like in Legendary 4 League to when you're in Legendary 3 League, and you just need to use different levels and everything. So we're just going to rank them up for the purpose of this video. I can always do a monster review when I have my own at level 100 and kind of showcase how he works there. But with that being said, I think we are done. Ooh, I better start the rank up on you. Alright, so with that being said, here, let's just take them all the way right now. So we are going to max them out completely, and we will take them into PvP, so let's feed them up all the way. So now you can also see how much cells were required, how much food is required. So here we have them at level 150, and let's just go straight into the skills. Remember Me deals moderate dark damage to one enemy, applies minor blind to one enemy. Okay, so minor blind is kind of like Daze, except without the damage reduction. So 25% accuracy reduction. What I will say about Remember Me, it is nice that it is 0 stamina, 0 cooldown. Again, we've seen a lot of mythic monsters with a 0 stamina, 0 cooldown skill. It is nice because you're immune to cooldown activation. So even if you don't have this monster at rank 3, you at least know you can always do Remember Me. Let's see what else we have. With a Smile, deals low dark damage to all enemies. Not a fan of that skill. I'm on Fire, removes all negative effects from itself, applies True Vision to itself. It's nice to remove negative effects, although I feel like this isn't the kind of monster that really needs to remove negative effects, thanks to the immunity to torture. If anything, you'd be removing like a blind, a daze, I guess maybe a possession or a mega possession. But yeah, I don't think this is the kind of monster that needs I'm on Fire. If this was an ally skill, that'd be a little nicer. Hestia Flame deals low spell damage to one enemy, applies Burn, Ignite, and Nightmares. That is a lot of torture. Burn, Nightmares, and Ignite. Ooh, that is gonna deal a hefty amount. So specifically against the tanks, right? Face of Armor Claw and Unspeakable. This skill is gonna take out a huge chunk of their life. Alright, let's see what else we have. Burn in Hell deals moderate direct damage, applies Burn in Blind. This reminds me of Egg Eater. Egg Eater has a Burn in Blind skill. It's one of my favorites. Not only do you reduce accuracy, you also are applying a DOT on them. That is awesome. So definitely be sure to run Burn in Hell. Let's see what else we have. Anonymous Gift deals low dark damage to enemies, applies total damage reduction, applies Nightmares. So this could have really good synergy with any of your monsters that has Omniscient Sword, because then you can drain stamina. Total damage reduction is nice because you are reducing the damage output of the enemy monster down to 0. Doesn't matter if you're going up against someone that has a lot of strength runes. Total damage reduction. Alright, what else do we have? Masked Soul deals heavy special damage to one enemy, applies total blind and nightmares. So a single target total blind, I feel like you're going to need that. Currently in the meta there are still dodge area monsters, so it could be nice to totally blind them. And do we have anything else? Soaked in Ethanol. Soaked in Ethanol deals low fire damage, applies ignite, and 1 extra turn. Oh, an extra turn skill. Ooh, now I don't know what I want. So, low special damage, applies burn, ignite, nightmares. This is awesome. Burn and blind. So if I do soaked and then hell, that's one monster would have ignites and the burn. This one is nice for the total damage reduction, nightmares. I feel like this is a must. Dang, it's hard. I want to run the extra turn skill, but I also feel like all the other skills are almost a must. Ooh, this is tough. This is really tough, actually. Because even I could do soaked against one monster and then Hestia Flame against another monster. Now 2 monsters have ignition, one with the burn and the nightmares. But, ooh, let's see, total damage reduction. I feel like that's almost a must as well. But see, I guess the cool thing about soaked is that you can literally run this before any other skill. Any other skill you choose to use, you can always do soaked first. And then I guess if anything, if you want to give up a skill, Masked Soul. Masked Soul is the kind of skill you run only when you need it. Considering this monster is fast, it's to your advantage to do Masked Soul. It depends on who you're facing, right? If you're facing against a super fast... Here, we have to look at some bases. If you're facing a super fast monster, let's say that... See, Thalassa is a bad example because she has extra turn skills, but if you were to go first and bam, total blind, Thalassa. Now she can't attack you, right? If it wasn't Thalassa, let's say it was Abysmus, total blind, and now you don't have to worry about getting denied. That'd be awesome. So let's just put him in the team right now. I will say this. Oh, he can hold the essence. That's awesome. So even if he dies, he can come back to life. And he can hold the mask. So, I mean, if you happen to have like a Jastar's mask, you can use him to drain enemy stamina with an AoE skill. So that's pretty advantageous. Jastar's mask. If not, you have healing mask. You have access to draining. This is the kind of monster, I think, it really depends on what rank he is and what kind of opponent you're facing. You either give him team speed or you give him 3 speed. And it's really that. I don't really see this monster being as an attacker. As you can see from his skill set, he really applies a lot of dots. So he's there to reduce enemy accuracy, he's there to total blind, and he's there to apply dots. He's not really there to attack. So I would say 3 speed or team speed. And in terms of teammates, run him with honestly whatever you have. If you have access to a strong mythic attacker, you would do that. And here, we'll just run for this just as a trial run. Where, again, I am allowed to battle, however, I'm not allowed to win the battles because that would be totally unfair. And actually, if I'm going to fight that monster, I'm going to need a Ragnarök, actually, or else I'm going to be in trouble. And I might as well give him relics. So, I feel like this is not one of those absolutely must-have mythic monsters just from seeing him. So, especially right now in the meta, the game still prioritizes attacker mythic monsters, so I feel like he'd be good in the future when it's 3 mythics against 3 mythics, but right now, I feel like he's not totally needed. So let's see how I'm going to start the game off. Here, let's go ×2 speed. So if Armor Claw wasn't there, that total blind would be nice to reduce that accuracy on the first attack. I think right now the smartest thing for me to do is that total damage reduction AoE, so Nord does not kill me on that first attack. So 0 damage nightmares. And look, there's my Jastar's mask doing some work, draining enemy stamina. And then let's see, first attack, oh, it's a recharge. Oh yeah, because I have an extra turner, so you're afraid. So dream big, skill mirror. Unfortunately, I can't, actually, here's the cool thing about having my immunity to torture. I can literally do Hestia Flame, and even if it gets reflected, nothing happens to me. So let me do that. Check it out. Hestia Flame, reflection, and blocked. So now Armor Claw has a bunch of dots on him, right? Now he has nightmares and... Wait, where's everything else? Did it not land? What in the world? Alright. In this case, I am just going to recharge. I am going to... No more failures. Let's try this again. Let's try some more torture on you. Here's Mass Soul. The Total Blind. Oh, Total Blind is good because if you Total Blind a monster that has Skill Mirror, they miss because they're blinded now. So more Armor kicked in. That's fine. Restore the Dream. Restore the Dream. I feel like Nora's going to keep recharging. Oh no, it attacked me. Alright, so I got my immunity to Torture. Oh, I didn't realize I had immunity here too. Alright, let's try this again. We will do total damage reduction. Here, let's just try Burn in Hell. So, Burn in Hell Reflection. And again, the burning is blocked thanks to my relic. Alright, remember to sub. Burning is blocked. Anonymous Gift. I am blinded though. Watch me miss because I'm blind. Hestia Flame. Hey, the Burning and Ignite landed. How come when I'm blinded, I landed, but when I'm not blinded, I didn't land? Alright, let's do Mass Soul, Total Blind, and Nightmares. And watch, with all the dots on Armor Claw, I believe he's gonna die. Wait, what? I think he has a healing, right? Is that why? Regen. He had a regen. Okay. I could kill with Death Door. Let's just do... I'm blinded here. Let's just do this. Archangel's Blessing. I kind of want them to kill me so that I could resurrect with my Revival Essence. Recharge. Alright, Anonymous Gift, Total Damage Reduction. Alright, now Armor Claw's dead. And now we can see the dots on Nor over here. Let's add a Hestia Flame. Alright, Burning Nightmares Ignite, 64k damage. That was glorious. So yeah, this monster is a torture dealer at the end of the day. So Team Speed or Speed, that is going to be the way to run him. Right now, his main enemy is any Megaton monster, right? Because then the only monsters you can target are them. Anytime an enemy like Hornet can do immunity to torture, that is not a good base to battle. Oh, we'll do this guy Daigo base right here because I have immunity to cooldown, or yeah, cooldown immunity. So let's fight, and I managed to go first. So here is where if I was, well, I'm super afraid of, they're probably attackers. Look at all that strength, yikes. So because I'm afraid of the attackers, let's go with the total damage reduction and Nightmares. So 0 damage, 0 damage, 0 damage. Now I don't need to be fearful. Look, 0 health. And 0 health, and Body Hardened. Oh, he went for the taunt. Then I can go for the Blind. So it definitely works if you have the mask, so you can drain stamina turn 1, reduce your damage output, and then you can just blind them and burn them. And then here we'll recharge. Here, let's do a churn transfer. Alright, they have the Nightmares. Anticipation kicked in, did a healing skill, that's fine by me. Hestia Flame, Total Blind, and Nightmares. Let's go with Hestia Flame. Let's see how much damage I can inflict. So he has Burning Ignite. Alright, 15,000. What about on you? 40,000. Careless Laceration. Alright, let's do Boris's Armor. Alright, Mass Soul, Total Blind, and Nightmares. Anonymous Gift. We'll do this again. So I will say I like the cooldown on that skill. So yeah, it might be to your advantage to run the 0 cooldown skill. Not the 0 cooldown skill, the extra turn skill, so that you can easily cycle. Grand Abatement, Jastar's Mask. Here, let's speed this up a little more. Monster Ingestion. Let's just go for more dots. So, I think this monster works really well in a dot team. As long as the enemy is not immune to torture, you have yourself a good monster. Overall, though, I still feel like I'm not that impressed with him. I will say I do like that even though he has although he doesn't have a high life, I am a huge fan of the fact that he can hold Revival Essence. So, even though he's squishy, even though he can die, he can come back to life, and again, you have to take him down with Brute Force, and it's kind of hard to take him down with Brute Force when he has access to a good Mask Relic, and when you can Total Damage Reduction, and Blind, and Total Blind. So like Kothor, there's Strong Force on the enemy team, what can he do, right? Look, he can't do anything because I keep reducing his accuracy, I keep Total Blinding him, I keep making it so he can't attack me. So I will say I like him. In the current meta, I don't know how valuable he is, I do like him, but I'm also like not fully impressed with him. Here we go again. Total damage reduction. What is Kothor gonna do? Let's see. See, he attacked me. 0 damage. So that much is very nice. Alright, let me just bleed away at their HP and see what I can manage. Recharge. Guy Daigo's gonna die. Recharge and watch. When he does manage to kill me, back from the death. So yeah, I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of him. Total damage reduction again. We'll do it again. Watch. Attack me all you want. No, recharge. Recharge. And you're gonna die next turn. So yeah, he's a good monster. I like him. I like him a lot. But really, Team Speed Holder or 3 speed holder, as you saw in this video. I don't think I need to make this video super long. I think those 2 battles were enough of a showcase. If you guys want to see anything more with him, let me know in the comments below. But looking through his skill set, I definitely don't see this monster being as an attacker. I mean, you can kind of see through them. It's 2 AoE skills, and his strongest attack is Mass Soul. So he's really there to support with team speed, or yeah, to go last. You total blind who you need to, you reduce accuracy when you need to, you blind when you need to. You can stack minor blind and blind. But yeah, guys, I think with that being said, that's gonna be it for this video. This is probably the shortest exclusive first look, because he's a pretty straightforward monster. But I want to hear from you guys. If there's anything else you guys want me to test or anything, let me know in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to test it. Again, a huge thanks to SocialPoint for giving me the chance to make this video. Any thoughts about it in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.